shivering in your own living room? What if a tiny heater could turn your cold corner into a cozy cocoon in minutes? Today, we're counting down the 6 best small space heaters for tight spaces, dorms, offices, and chilly bedrooms. And I'm not just listing specs. I spent time with each one to see how they actually feel, sound, and perform in real life. By the end, there's a clear winner for most people, but each pick has a personality. Along the way, I'll share the little quirks, the oh wow moments, and well, a couple, that's not ideal drawbacks you'll want to know before you buy. Number 6. Gaiatop SH-02. The Gaiatop SH-02 is one of those palm-sized heaters that looks almost too cute to do anything. Then you turn it on and, it kicks out a surprisingly brisk wave of warmth in seconds thanks to its PTC ceramic element. On a cold morning, I set it on my desk and the immediate heat on my hands felt instant, like flipping on a hairdryer, but calmer and more focused. Safety-wise, it's got the essentials: overheating protection and a tip-over cutoff that shuts it down if it gets knocked off the table, which gave me peace of mind around a cluttered work setup. In a small office, the SH-02 did best as a personal heater within a few feet, great for under-desk tows or by a keyboard, rather than warming an entire room, which is expected for its compact size and modest wattage. The footprint is tiny, the style is minimalist, and the noise is low enough to fade into typical office hum, so it never felt intrusive during calls or focus work. Now, let's be a bit critical. While the quick heat claim holds up, the limited power ceiling means you'll keep it fairly close to feel that cozy bubble, and it's not a set-and-forget room solution. Also, if the table gets bumped, the tip-over protection is, vigilant, so it'll cut off instantly, great for safety, but mildly annoying in a fidgety workspace. Number 5. Rosekm KM-SH002. When I first unboxed the Rosekm KM-SH002, the promise was simple: a classic 1500-watt compact ceramic heater with a thermostat and the full suite of safety features. In practice, it behaves like a traditional, no-nonsense cube that gets warm fast and fills a small bedroom or home office with steady heat in minutes. The form factor is light, under 3 pounds, so moving it from desk to nightstand is effortless, and the thermostat cycling felt reasonably smooth in everyday use. During trials, the KM-SH002 was comfortable for sustained sessions, reading, emails, even drifting off to a nap, with its heat never feeling scorched. The unit lists tip-over protection, V0 flame-resistant materials, and overheat protection at 167 degrees Fahrenheit, which reads as thoughtfully safety-forward for families or pet owners, and it fit well in spaces where a portable unit might get nudged now and then. Here's the candid part. Compared with more refined models, the KM-SH002's controls feel basic, the airflow a bit channeled, and the overall polish a step behind the premium names. It's not loud, but it's not the quietest either, and the thermostat lacks the nuance of more advanced eco modes that dynamically dial power to match room temp deltas. Also, while specs suggest it's lightweight and easy to move, the cord length and placement sometimes forced me to rearrange a bit more than I wanted. Small thing, but noticeable over time. Number 4. QQT-XH-XH001. The QQT-XH-XH001 feels like a sleeper pick. Compact footprint, quick 3-second warm-up claims, and a user experience tuned for small rooms and desks. In an 8x10 office, I noticed it quickly created a comfortable bubble, and in a bedroom corner, it took the edge off the chill without blasting noise, more of a soft hum that's easy to live with. The design is tidy and portable, and the adjustable settings make it feel more adaptable than a simple on-off heater. 2 things stood out during testing. First, safety features are front and center. Tip-over, dumping shutdown, and overheating protection behaved reliably. A gentle nudge on a wobbly side table triggered a safe cutoff, which, honestly, I appreciated even if it meant resetting now and then. Second, in smaller spaces, it delivers just right warmth without that dry, harsh blast some compact heaters produce. Great for a bedside or under-desk setup. Of course, there are boundaries. Coverage is best in small rooms. It's not a living room heater unless everyone huddles nearby. The hum is there, gentle but present, so for ultra-quiet needs, consider placement farther from ear level. And there's no remote, so it's hands-on control, which some will shrug off and others will miss during cozy couch time. Still, as a personal or small room heater that blends efficiency, safety, and speed, QQT XH-1201 pleasantly over-delivers for its size and price tier. 3. Gaiatop K-116. The Gaiatop K-16 is where Gaiatop goes a bit upscale in features without losing compact charm. Right away, the tri-mode setup, cool, 500-watt warm, 1000 watts hot, makes it versatile all season, fan-only in summer, efficient low in shoulder seasons, and a punchy 1000-watt for winter bursts. In my living area, it took the chill off surprisingly fast considering it's not a 1500-watt unit, and the sound stayed below the TV volume threshold, easy to ignore during a show or call. What I liked was the quality of life stack, a programmable timer, the option to run vertically or horizontally for better placement, and a thoughtful safety package with tip-over and overheat protection that actually works. Yep, I intentionally tipped it to check. Controls are simple but not childish, and the whole package feels more refined than an entry-level cube. The directional warmth is even, not hot spots and cold spots, which makes the room feel calmer overall. Power is capped at 1000 watts, so it won't flood a large room with heat, but the efficiency gains are real. In a bedroom or study, the K-116 hit that sweet spot, warm, quietish, and flexible. If energy use matters and you like a heater that can play multiple roles across the year, K-116 is a genuinely pleasant daily driver. 2. Lasko 74200. The Lasko 754-200 is the compact classic that's been warming feet and fingers for years, and, well, it's still good at it. 2 heat settings up to 1500 plus a fan-only mode, a simple adjustable thermostat, lightweight build around 3 pound, and a small frame that tucks anywhere. This thing is the definition of no-fuss heat. In my tests, it quickly made the area within 2-3 feet toasty and kept a small room comfortable with the thermostat cycling in the background. Ease of use is a win. 2 dials, that's it. The fan-only mode is useful in stuffy rooms, and the 3-year warranty from Lasko adds confidence for a budget pick. On performance, it's a personal proximity hero, solid for desks, bedsides, and tight rooms. It's also reasonably durable. The build feels more substantial than many budget minis, and it's easy to grab and go with the rear grip. But let's be transparent. The 75-4-100 notably lacks automatic tip-over protection, which is the main knock against it in modern lineups. It does have overheat shutoff, but if safety around kids or pets is a top priority, that missing feature matters. Also, the thermostat is not numerically precise, more of a warmer-cooler arc, so you set comfort by feel rather than exact degrees. Noise is mid-pack, around typical dishwasher level in independent tests, so it's fine but not whisper quiet. All in, the 75-4-200 remains an excellent value heater. Simple, strong 1500-watt output, compact, and dependable, with the caveat that tip-over protection is absent, something to weigh for the intended space and users. Number 1. Dreo DR-HH06, Atom 316. The Dreo DR-HH06, also known as Atom 316, is the small heater that, feels like a big heater in disguise. Right out of the box, it delivers 1500 watts max with 3 power levels: H1 1000 watts, H2 1300 watts, H3 1500 watts, an eco mode that automatically adjusts power to maintain a set temperature, and safety smarts that inspire genuine confidence: tip-over protection, overheat protection, a 30-second cool-down fan after shutoff, and child lock. In real use, it heated my medium-sized room notably faster than most compact peers and stayed impressively quiet, landing in the 34 to 49 dB band, depending on setting, more quiet conversation than whooshing fan. The experience feels premium. Touch controls, memory function to recall last settings, a 012H auto-off timer, and that eco mode that actually works. Dial in a temp, and it intelligently modulates output so you're not playing thermostat tug-of-war all evening. I especially like the post-power down cool-out fan. It keeps the front mesh safe to the touch sooner and just feels, well, thoughtfully engineered. In a 30-minute run on max, it raised room temp quickly in testing by third parties, and in my home office, it never struggled to push past that still chilly zone into comfy and steady. Are there quirks? The touch-sensitive buttons can be tricky to find in low light because they're not backlit and lack tactile feedback. More than once, I tapped around to hit the right mode. Final thought, from the ultra-packed desk coziness of the Gaiatop SH-02 to the no-frills punch of the Rosekm, the versatile sweet spot of the QQT and Gaiatop K-116, the tried-and-true value of the Lasko 75420, and the smart, quietly powerful Dreo SH-006, there's a heater here for every small space and every style of warmth. If the pick needs to be one and done, Dreo's blend of safety, speed, and smarts makes it the small heater to beat right now, with Lasko as the budget workhorse and Gaiatop K-116 as the efficient everyday companion.